Vlog number 349, Friday, November 8th, 2024, 8:25 a.m. I'm watching the Today Show. My meeting is at 10 today, so I'm just gonna sit here till about 9:50. Start editing the next vlog because I have to get that done. That's what I'm gonna be doing. What in the world is going on the Today Show? Friday morning lights. What is this, man? What on earth are they doing, man? Platte City, Missouri. This is the most random thing the Today Show has ever done. It is gonna be cold, man. 40 degrees. Right, it's 9 o'clock. Here comes The Price is Right. I'm gonna sit in here till about 9:45. Then I'll walk to the one class for the meeting today. The dress rehearsal, I guess. It'll take at least 45 minutes. Yes! They're playing half off, 10,000. I always like to guess what it is. Since the Grizz are the 7 seed, I'm gonna say lucky number 7. Out of the boxes going, I already messed up my pick. That hasn't happened in a while. We're gonna change my pick to number 9. What a dominant showing. And number 9 is still there. He's going with 2. This is the first time in a very, very long time that I've seen somebody get all the boxes right, and it's only a 50% chance. The $5,000. Come on, Malcolm, let's go. It's one of the best performances in a while. Win it. Yes! $10,000 for Malcolm. What a dominant showing. Nicely done, Malcolm. I always mute the bid, so I didn't know what happened. Donna must have nailed the prize, so she just got $500. Nicely done. Won the claw game with 1 second to go. Wow. That was awesome. Alright, it's 9:48. I've just been watching The Price is Right, but I'm now gonna head to the class. It's literally a rehearsal, so it's gonna be at least 45 minutes. Once that gets done, I'm gonna go to the car and get my clothes because I literally have none. Like, this is the same sweatshirt I wore 3 days in a row. So I'm gonna go get the clothes after that, sit in the car, edit the vlog, not listen to any music. That's what I'll be doing. I gotta make sure I have the key and everything. I'm gonna go to that class now. Hopefully the presentation goes good. All right, everybody, it's 11:13. Just moved to the car. It's absolutely freezing in here, so I'm turning the heat on. I don't want to make this quick clip too long because I want to have enough storage space for tomorrow. And I know with these hour-long vlogs, I gotta stop recording so much. But basically what I just did, I got to the thing at 10 o'clock. I took some photos of the room and stuff. She didn't get in there until 10:15 because apparently we were supposed to meet in her room. She came down and she was so angry. Oh, man, she just went after us, man. It was like, what in the world? She got all, yeah, so it was not good. And it turns out I had to do this. I thought I was just going to go there, listen to Logan talk, and she would tell what things. No, she wanted me to actually read the thing. So I had to read the entire script. It was not fun. But I got done reading that. She actually said it was a pretty good script. She said, nice job on the script. So it's a pretty good script. You just got to do some rounding out. And that's not my job. So I'm basically done. I mean, that was the hardest thing I've done all year. I got it done. And I'm going to get a good grade on it, too, because she said it was a pretty solid script, which is really good. I moved into the car. It's freezing, like I said, so I turned the heat on. What I'm going to do the rest of the day is really interesting. I'm not going to listen to any music out here. None, because I don't want to have Avicii levels and have to record 3 minutes. I'm going to finish editing the vlog, so I might be in here another 2 hours until, well, I don't even know when, but I'm going to finish editing the vlog. That's like an hour long, 40 more minutes to go in that one. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to go to the dining hall. It might be 1 o'clock by the time I do that. After I get to the dining hall, I'll go to the UC. There's a ton of podcasts I want to listen to. Colter Nuanez podcast. Sam Herder is on, and then he's also got the UC Davis head coach and quarterback. He's got Riley Wilson from the Grizz that I want to listen to, so that is what I'll be listening to. And then there's, of course, the Grizzlies Coaches Show, which I could listen to. And I'm just honestly going to be listening to those podcasts literally the rest of the day until about 4 o'clock when my uncle should be here. And then I'll go through the rest of the day. So that's the plan for the rest of the day. But I've already made this clip too long, so I'm going to finish editing the next vlog in the car. No music whatsoever. Also, real quick, I have to mention this. When I was coming in here, there was a sign that said lot something. I don't even know what lot it was, but they said no parking on game day. Does that mean I can't park here and I have to move? Because if I have to move, there's nowhere, I'm not going to be able to park anywhere else. Like, I haven't experienced a game day parking here because it's been like 4 weeks since we've been here. So I don't know about that, but I hope I don't have to move. Or am I going to get a ticket, or am I going to get towed or something? Or I don't know. I really don't know. I guess we'll find out. But I'm going to start ending the vlog now. Real quick, though, before I do that, I've yet to look at the Florida game yesterday. I keep forgetting to tell you the bets. Yesterday, I told you all the bets. They all won. The San Antonio game, my 2 risk bets were the San Antonio Spurs, Houston Rockets, or whoever they were playing. No, they were playing the Trailblazers. Under 63. They scored 57 in the first quarter, so that bet won. And then the other bet was Ravens over 20.5 points. You saw they won. So I won every bet except the Florida game. I don't know what the final score ended up being. So I'm going to look at that real quick, and I'll either pick up the camera very happy or very disappointed next. Well, bet lost. It had 141 combined points. Yikes. Yikes. 81-60. I'm not listening to people anymore, what they say. I'm just going to go with the spread from now on. I think I learned something that over-under, you can't get a really good feel of if it's going to be over-under or not. And that was a great example of it. Everybody said over, and it failed. It literally failed me. So I'm going to have to do some work. That's a really, really bad thing. Man, I did not want to lose a bet. That's what happens when you try something new, though. These are spread bets. They're not going to win every day. I really thought it was going to win when it started, but it went under. 81-60, the final score, 141 total points. I don't understand how Florida scored 98 points with making 5 threes, and they scored 81 the next day. Everybody thought they were going to put up 100 points. They did not put up 100 points. It's disappointing. That's really disappointing. I don't know what else to say. It's 12:09. I just got done editing the vlog. This is vlog number 344. It's 59 minutes long, so just under the hour mark. So I'm glad I got that done. I'm going to turn the radio on, not to the 10 spot, so I hope that I don't turn the radio on and there's a great song playing. Same Old Love's a good song. BPM. It's 1. Pulse. I want to listen to the 10 spot, but if oh, man, I don't know. BPM for now, and then maybe I'll listen to music for like 5 minutes or something. I'm going to get that vlog into my camera roll. I did look, I have about 20, Tim Bergling! Avicii! What are they talking about Avicii for? Are they going to play Avicii music? Please? Alright, it's 12:17. I just got the vlog into my camera roll. I'm now going to upload that to YouTube, but I have not been able to listen to any music because they're literally on BPM just doing an interview with, I think, Geronimo, talking about the Tim Bergling Foundation, talking about a little bit about Avicii, which is cool. The 10 spot. Feels so close to you. Boy, they played some good songs. Really good songs. I'm going to get the vlog into my camera roll. Or not, I mean, I did that already. I'm going to get it uploaded to YouTube, and then I'm going to leave. And I was going to say, I can't go right to the dining hall. I'm going to actually take my clothes back to the room, and then I'll go to the dining hall. So that's the new plan. I'll go down Arthur Avenue. That's the way I'll go. Feels so close. Da, 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 da. I have a feeling this is going to be a mistake turning it to the 10 spot. They just played Ghost Town, but it's good to see Spider Harrison still here. What's next? Calming, what? Alright, I haven't played that great of songs today, but I'm not really mad about that. Kelly Clarkson's coming through! Justin Bieber, sorry! Oh yeah! Say sorry now. Kelly Clarkson, I like it! I just was getting my passcode ready. I'm gonna head back to the room. Basically, after this song's over now, I'm not even gonna turn it back to the 10 spot. It was Bruno Mars, When I Was Your Man. The music has not been great. Listen to a little bit of Apple by Charlie XCX on Hits 1. New song, so, I do want to, see, I feel like why I always feel nostalgic about 2010 songs is literally the only songs I listen to. If I'm constantly listening to the same songs over and over again, I'm not even listening to any 2020 songs. Any of them. And that's like 10 years from now, I'm only going to still know 2010 songs and no 2020 songs. Kelly Clarkson Connection's now on, so I'm going to get that. I'm just going to turn the radio off. Going to get the thing key activated, then I'll head on out. All right, 12:30, card just got activated, so I'm now going to walk down Arthur Avenue back to Miller Hall with all my clothes, and then I'll be in there for like 3 minutes, and I'll go down to the dining hall till about 1:15, 1:30. Go to the UC. I'll probably have to make the practice bets at some point today, earlier than I usually do. I guess, I don't know. I'm going to mistake the wager today because my uncle's probably going to be here around 4:15-ish. That's what time he was last time. He said he was going to be here. See, what I'm wondering, he said he was going to leave at 12:30, but somehow be here by 4. That's not possible. So he must be in like Great Falls or something. I don't know. But he said he's going to be here for Power Hour, which starts at 5, so... I mean, if he says he's going to be here at 5, he's going to be here at 5. So, probably last time it was 4:15. So, that's what I'm kind of planning my day around. Going to listen to a ton of podcasts and stuff. But first, going to get back to the room. It's 12:49. I secretly think Michael literally is looking out the window because the light was off when I was looking up in the window. The light was off and then I went in there. The light was on and he's up now. So, he was in there. I'm now off to the dining hall at 12:50. All right, it's 1:28. I just moved into the UC, left the dining hall. I had 2 pieces of pizza, 1 cheese, 1 pepperoni, ate some Coke. I sat in one of the big tables again with the high chairs, the very far one right next to the Chinese place. But I'm now here in the UC. What I'm going to do for an hour is listen to all the different podcasts. I'm going to listen to the Sam Herder one. I mean, Sam Herder didn't even have a podcast, so we don't know what happened. But I'm going to be listening to a lot of podcasts over this next hour. And then honestly, I have no clue what to do after that. Maybe I'll go to the Oval. It's not that cold outside, so who knows? We'll find out. All right, it's 2:25. I've just been listening to the podcast. I'll put a picture on the screen. I got done listening to the podcast where he interviewed, it was the guy from the Class B ranks, and then Riley Wilson. And I just got done listening to the Sam Herder one. Made the practice, well, not made the practice bets, did the math of the practice bets. Just got done with that at 2:25. My phone is rapidly losing pace. So I don't want to go out to the Oval, so I kind of have to go back, but I don't want to yet. So I think what I'm going to do is actually go out to the Oval to about 3:15, continue listening to more podcasts, and then at 3:15 I'll go back into the room, charge my phone. Hopefully the actual charger works this time, and I'll just be making the practice bets there for about an hour. And then my uncle should be here about 4:15-ish. All right, it's 2:29. I just moved out to the Oval. I'm in the top left part. You can see all the seats in front of me. There's nobody out here, although there is somebody to the right of me. I can't believe how warm it is out here. Like, the sun is hitting me. I mean, it's extremely warm out here, which I like. Gonna continue listening to the podcast till about 3:15. I'll go back to the room. All right, at 3:01, just got done listening to the podcast. I just made the thumbnail for the Grizz UC Davis video. Bell just rang, 3 o'clock, so what I'm not going to do is move back to the room, charge my phone for an hour, and then my uncle will show up, and I'll be doing stuff the rest of the day. I probably will not be able to update you when I get back to the room, but if I am, then obviously I will, since I'm not going to be able to. When I get back, I'm literally just going to sit at the computer and make the practice bets charging my phone. That's what I'm going to be doing. Right at 3:09, just got into the room, the light was off, but as usual, Michael keeps the door open. I don't know why he never closes it, ever. I don't know what I'm gonna watch or anything. All I know is Kelly Clarkson show is on. I had a feeling College Football Live was on. Okay, I'll watch this for 30 minutes till 3:30. I'm gonna be charging my phone up here. I'm gonna make the practice bets. I don't know when my uncle is coming, but usually he comes around 4:15, 4:20. So normally he gives me an update where he's at. I don't know. Looks like I'm gonna have to make my practice bets out on the road. It's 3:18. They're outside. What? It's 3:18. They're here like really early. All right. I guess I'm headed around town now. I'm not gonna be able to update you, but wow, I'm gonna have to make my practice bets on the road. It looks like I did not expect them to be here this early, but time to leave, I guess. I don't know if I'm coming back tonight, but we'll see if that ends up happening. Off to wherever. Right, everybody, I haven't done one of these in a while, an explanation video. So like I just said, 3:18 I ended up leaving. I left the parking lot at 3:24. We drove to the Dollar Tree at 3:51. We couldn't figure out how to get there, that's why it took so long. And I'll put some pictures on the screen. There was, by Paul's Pancake Park, somebody hit the power line and knocked out power. The road was closed. I'll put a picture. Some police officer There was like 3 police officers that went by, a fire truck, an ambulance, and the police officer was directing traffic. It was crazy. That's unlike anything I've ever seen. I'll put some pictures on the screen while I'm explaining that. So we went to the Dollar Tree, but there was no power there, so it was closed, so we couldn't go there. We then went to the mall at 4 o'clock. We went to a lot of different stores. We went to Bed Bath Beyond, and they played when we were in Bed Bath Beyond, and they were playing Christmas music. Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You came on. I'll put a little bit of that clip in right now. As you can see, they're playing some Christmas music, so that was pretty cool. The arcade didn't open till 5, so we were just walking around different places. Went in Bed Bath & Beyond, went inside Hobby Lobby, went inside Dillard's, went inside the Made in Montana store, and then we went inside Entertain Mart. I'll put some pictures on the screen. This used to be the Card Club. I've never seen this place before. This was like a trip down nostalgia. This was like a trip down memory lane into 2010. I mean, there was the massive movie store, all sorts of old PlayStation games. I mean, it was unlike anything I've ever seen before. It was really cool. It felt like you were stepping into a time portal back into the early 2010s, so it was very, very cool. Then we went into the arcade, played some games. I got the jackpot on the pirate wheel spin. That was pretty cool. We were playing games in there for an hour. We then left at 6 o'clock. 6:20, we drive to the Lolo Steakhouse. Once again, I'll put some pictures on the screen. We entered at 6:25, but we were told there was a wait. So we started waiting at 6:30. There was this pavilion right across there's like a pathway. It was very strange. It was like this square room. It was strange. And we were in there forever. We were in there for like 30 minutes till 6:57. After that, we moved into like the waiting area, and finally we sat down at 7:16, ordered at 7:26. We left at 8:18. My steak was not bad, but they kind of burned it, so it wasn't great. At 8:22, we went to McDonald's, and I actually have another clip of that. So I'm going to put that on the screen now. They were playing some really, really good music in there. It's 8:22. I'm in McDonald's. Quick update. Hear the music? Katy Perry last Friday night. Great song choice. Great song choice. Getting literally Happy Meal toys. That's what we're doing here. Katy Perry, last Friday night. Great song. Great song. I'll do the full update later. I just had to pick the camera up for last Friday night. That music was pretty cool. The reason we were at that McDonald's was McDonald's Happy Meal toys were Mario Kart, so we wanted some Mario Kart toys. I'll again put a picture on the screen. Got to McDonald's at 8:22, left at 8:26. 8:39, we went back to the dollar store. They were still out of power, so we couldn't go there. And then we just drove back to the room at 8:50. And then the next clip you'll see is me continuing the day. So that was what I did in Missoula for Friday. Let's get back to this vlog.
It's just gotten in their space, made life difficult. You mentioned a timeout point. It's almost that's indicative of that too.
All right, everybody, it's 9:30. I just got into the shower. When I got back into the room, Michael was in there. I really scared him when I got in there. I turned on the Grizz game. The Grizz started to get blown out, so I just turned it to the Lakers game. Anthony Davis is dominating. Lakers were up 68-60 at halftime. D'Lo continues to be absolutely awful. Missed a layup wide open to end the quarter. So, D'Lo, man, come on. But it was halftime. I ended up leaving, going to take a shower. Me and Michael got into some deep talks. I legit started to tell my notes. I said how I don't like it when he brings people in here. I don't like it how he smokes all the time. I don't like it how he sings randomly and listens to loud music. And I went out, and I even threatened to say I'm leaving after this semester, which I don't know, he probably thought I was just joking. But I told him that I would be in here an hour, and I text him when he gets back, because when I get back, he's gonna leave. So that's perfectly fine by me. Lakers game is on right now. I should not be taking a shot right now. The Lakers are playing, and the Grizzlies are playing. But it's already 9 o'clock. I mean, when I get out, it's gonna be 10:20. I'm gonna record the news. That way I can show you later what exactly happened. Because they're gonna talk about it on the news. So I'm gonna record that on my phone, show you that later, and I'll give you an update. later as well. That clip already would have been in the video before this clip, but I'm not gonna take a shower in about 10:20, and then at 10:20 I will go back to the room. Hopefully Michael actually does what he says and leaves, because I told him that. I just hope that he actually does leave. On my phone, I might be watching the Grizz game or the Lakers game. Both games have started the second half, so I won't be surprised if I watch both those games. Interesting enough, the Grizz are outscoring Oregon 8-6 in the second half, so good start. Obviously, that doesn't matter. Probably gonna lose. They're now 50-28. And the Lakers are struggling against the 76ers right now. 76ers don't have Joel Embiid or Tyrese Maxey. It's a 1-16. The Lakers are not looking all that great, but they're still in the lead, so I'll be paying attention to that score as well. Over this next 40 minutes now, I might take a shower that last 20, 30 minutes, and then I might just sit here till 20 minutes watching the game. Who knows? I'll definitely be keeping an eye on those scores while I'm taking the shower. It's 10:20. I just got back here. I had to wait in the hallway because Michael apparently was still in here, so I had to wait. How about this? They introduced the Hall of Famers. Not Hall of Famers, the Dodgers champions. Michael left though, so I'm glad about that. Got some great people there. The reason I wanted to come back is LeBron James is going off. He's got another triple-double, 13 assists. Lakers up by 14. LeBron James, triple-double. Nicely done, LeBron. Anthony Davis has been dominant as well. The Grizz ended up losing 79-48, so I should have picked Oregon as my risk bet today. Oh well. I'm not exactly sure how my bets did. I'm going to check that out right now, though. Actually, I'll wait till the game is over. I kind of want to... I'm not really feeling popcorn. I'll probably just sit on my bed the rest of the night. Anthony Davis. This man is just unbelievable this year. Here comes Bronny James. He was taken down to the G League, but he's going to play this game. Like, what in the world? Oh, we get to see everybody. Yes, Bronny James. It's kind of funny. They literally demoted him to the G League, but then called him back up today, so I don't understand that. But he's going to come into the game right here. Like I was saying, Anthony Davis has been dominant this year. Another 30-point game. This man is playing like the MVP right now. I mean, this is unbelievable how good he's been this year. I mean, 30 points every single game. He's been unstoppable. And then you got LeBron James with a triple-double. Austin Reeves had 5 threes in the first half. When the Lakers play like this, I know it's against a bad team. This is what you want to see with the Lakers. Your 3 best players playing like the best players in the NBA. And right now, Anthony Davis is on top of the NBA right now. He's the best there has been. When the MVP ladder came out, he was number 1. He's at the top. We haven't seen Bronny play at home since the first game. He hasn't scored at home either. Never. It's only been on the road. G League debut. And they got like all the backups in now. I also looked, the South Bay's first game is sold out. It is sold out. I mean, that's awesome. The Bronny James effect right there. Yeah, how about that? Not many people have left because Bronny James is playing. They love him, man. He hasn't even touched the ball. There it is. Look at the crowd. No, he has not. I'd love to see that here right now. Boy, Max Christie, quit shooting the ball. We want Bronny to, and that's going to be it. Probably the last time we see Bronny at the Lakers for a while. You don't want Max Christie shooting the ball. Come on, man.
Everybody on their feet just to catch a minute and a half of Bronny James.
You can see why the G League is sold out. When Bronny touches the ball, the crowd erupts. It's 10:30, a much-needed win is right. Lakers win 116-106. Needed it. They needed that big win. They needed that one big time. Their third win since Philadelphia. What? Jeez, Lakers. LeBron dominant, AD dominant. Lakers continue to win at home. Have they lost at home yet? I don't think the Lakers have lost at home. I think they're 4-0 home. That'll do it at 10:30. Sports Center ending, so... Or, I mean, the game is ending. Sports Center's coming on. I have no clue what to turn it to. There's the Grizz game you just saw. I keep forgetting there's football on. There's literally college... I don't know. No. Oh, come on. I pushed the guide button. It goes right to the guide, and I can't... Now I gotta go all the way back to Fubo. Come on. What's it on Pawn Stars for? This is what I'm going to be watching the rest of the night. New Mexico and San Diego State. Let's do it. All right, everybody. I'm finally looking at the practice bets that I made today. I couldn't find really any good bets. Plus, I was on the road. I found out when I'm not, like, on the road, it's really hard to focus. So, I ended up doing, for one of my risk bets, Pittsburgh moneyline minus 850. And it was actually really close throughout the game. But I just looked, Pittsburgh ended up winning. I mean, look at that. It was like a 2-point game. It was literally 66-64. And I thought Pittsburgh was going to end up losing, but it looks like they dominated to end the game, which is good. My risk today was Marquette minus 13.5. I don't know if they did that or not. South Carolina basketball was one of my risks. That did not really a risk. That's not. Oh, give me the men's team. You want 86-64. Nicely done. Oh, wait. There it is. Another one of my bets was Mississippi State. Let's see if Mississippi State ended up when all these bets right here that I made are like really big favorites. Mississippi State, yeah, they won easily, 101-66. Colorado State was another one of my bets. Did they end up winning? Please. Boy, it was close. Very close. And then I had TCU on the money line minus 2100. They won. Boy, a lot of these games were really close. I mean, that game was a 1-point game at halftime. Man. Now, this is one I'm really, really nervous about. My last pick was a minus 485 pick. This was a really big risk. Hawks, they played the... Who'd they play? Pistons. Under 65 points in the first quarter. Pistons won... Okay, under 65. 63. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. That's exactly why I don't like looking at these bets. Pistons scored 40 points in the first quarter, and yet that still went under because the Hawks luckily only scored 23. So that was my non-risk practice. That ended up winning. Now my spread. I don't know about this at all. I picked Marquette minus 13.5. Let's see if my bet won at plus 190 today. If it did, nicely going. If it didn't, something's wrong with me. Marquette played George Mason today. They have to win by 14. Have to. LeBron James, 21 points from the King. LeBron James records 114th career triple doubles. Lakers cruise past. Yes, they did. I already forgot. Who was my... Wait, what? How do I already forget this? Marquette had to win by 14. Please. Oh, I'm nervous. Yes, they won by 19. Yes. Yes. They were down at halftime, but dominated in the second half, and they covered the spread. Let's play that music. Yahoo! There it is again, ladies and gentlemen. After trying this new style, I've done 4 bets. 3 of them won at plus almost 200 odds. This is the start of something really, really big. I can just tell. This is the start of something huge. Something big is coming. And I think this legit is about to completely change my life. This strategy right here, the only time I've lost is when I did an over-under. When it comes to spreads, I am nailing these. And it's just going to show me that literally when I make these bets, I like how I add up these. Instead, if it was minus 110 and it was a spread, like, okay, that's pretty good. But the fact of the matter is, not only am I winning these spread bets, I'm adding so much more that the odds end up being plus 200. Like, plus 200 odds, and I'm constantly winning. That right there is the difference that I've never experienced in my life. I used to be winning, but the odds were like minus 500. Now I'm winning plus 200 bets every single day. Yahoo! This is it. I mean, this is the start of something big, man. That's another win. Wow. That's amazing. Come on. I'm just going to keep watching the New Mexico San Diego State and the rest of the night. Maybe I'll edit the next vlog. That way I can have enough storage space for tomorrow. But oh man. Oh, I can't. That's awesome. I mean, this is something that could legit change my life if I keep winning these bets this constantly. It's crazy how much I listened to the Colter and Ronaz podcast today. And he literally does this on Skyline Sports. I didn't know he was like an actual, actually there. Like he's talking to the head coach. I didn't even listen to this earlier. Look at this. And there he is, Tim Plow, UC Davis. I'm gonna listen to this. I never knew that they did these podcasts like on an actual screen. I already heard what Miles Hastings had to say, and honestly, I did not expect him to look like that. But you see this week in Big Sky football. I'm gonna watch this.
Televised matchup on Saturday with major Big Sky championship
Massive.
implications. Welcome to This Week in Big Sky Football.
I'm excited. I'll watch this. I'll start editing the vlog when I get done with it. It's 11:27. I hear Michael right outside, so I'm probably not gonna be able to pick up the camera much. I'm just gonna continue watching New Mexico San Diego State game. New Mexico's up 21-16. 8 minutes to go. You know, isn't it just amazing how many times I record so many vlogs that are just continually getting longer? I just put together the next vlog, and it's an hour and 51 minutes long. Michael just left. He went somewhere else. What I'm gonna do is edit that vlog for until there's 20 minutes done, and then I'll take a break, be done for the night. I have a really good amount of storage space, so I'll be able to record enough tomorrow. What I couldn't show you is New Mexico literally had a man wide open in the end zone. Guy had the ball in his hand, and he dropped it in the end zone. Should have been a touchdown, easy. And instead, San Diego State's got another chance, although they are punting it now, 3.5 minutes to go. I can't believe this game's still going on. It's 11:30. But I'm going to start editing that vlog. 20 minutes of it. New Mexico, I don't know how he got out of this, but New Mexico's going to win. New Mexico is going to win against San Diego State. And that'll do it. He slides down inbounds. The clock's going to run out. That's the game. We'll take a knee, and that'll do it. New Mexico wins at 21-16. We're still editing the vlog. I'm 6 minutes down. Like I said, I'm going to do it in 20-minute intervals. So, 14 more minutes to go until I take a break for the night and be done. Is it raining outside? It sounds like it. Kitchen Nightmares, El Greco. Why not? Let's do it. Why on earth is Fubo always messed up? This is the La Galleria 93. And it's just now ending. So I guess I'll watch a full episode of Hell's Kitchen. This is not Hell's Kitchen. I'll watch a full episode of Kitchen Nightmares. I'm telling you right now, man, I am so glad to not be seeing election ads anymore. All those political ads were just ridiculous. I'm so glad I don't have to hear them anymore. Oh man, Kitchen Nightmares Revisited. I don't want to watch this. Is Hell's Kitchen an option? Season 5, 12 chefs compete? You know what? That's what I'm going to be watching. All the way back from season number 5. Let's do it. Let's watch this. I guess it's actually season 5, episode 11. This is what I'll watch. I love that. Gordon Ramsay, where's the beef? Where's the beef? And then one of the guys said, making me think of that old lady from the Wendy's commercial. Yes. Where's the beef? And how old is this? Season 5? I have a feeling that meme was a lot popular back then. This is a bar mitzvah episode of Hell's Kitchen. I don't know what exactly is going on, but there's like a basketball court and everything, and they have cake and stuff. Different style of Hell's Kitchen episode tonight. They got the Harlem Globetrotters. I did not expect this Hell's Kitchen to take this turn, but I'm not complaining. The Harlem Globetrotters. Okay, I love this guy. He's talking about Scooby-Doo now. Talked about where's the beef. I like that guy. This is crazy. What on earth am I witnessing right now, man? The Harlem Globetrotters on Hell's Kitchen. I thought I seen it all. It's 12:22. I just got done editing 20 minutes of the vlog, so I'm gonna stop now, relax the rest of the night, watch Hell's Kitchen. I'm still debating if I should start listening to the Grizzly Coaches show, just because if I don't do it today, I'm gonna have to somehow do it in the morning tomorrow. And then I also have to make the practice bets tomorrow, you know, get up early, watch College Game Day, you know, stuff like that. So I really don't have time to do that, so I think now would be a good time. Or maybe I make the practice bets, we'll do the math for the practice bets. I think I'll listen to a little bit of the podcast. Maybe. It's 12:49. Michael came back in, but he left because he forgot about his laundry. So I'm probably going to turn the TV up before he comes back. But he doesn't do this very often. Gordon Ramsay doesn't kick people out of the kitchen and then they end up leaving. Normally they go back to that room and then just, I mean, this doesn't happen very often. He's just flat out leaving. That'll do it for the vlog, everybody. As I said, and as I usually do, I turn the TV off at 1 o'clock. Michael was now back in the room. So that's going to do it for that vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll see you tomorrow.